Well, it's been a historic day for brand India, to say the least, with Prime Minister Modi leading the mega Yoga Day event right here at the headquarters of the United Nations in the city of New York. Right behind me is where the UN headquarters are situated. For anyone watching, it seemed nothing short of a spectacle. Thousands of people performed asanas at the sprawling north lawn of the United Nations headquarters. They were not just members of the Indian diaspora, by the way, but also diplomats, artists, cultural figures, academicians, entrepreneurs. They all joined the Indian Prime Minister in celebrating yoga as a symbol of unity. And all of this was happening right here at the United Nations. And it also made the Guinness World Record, by the way, for most nationalities in a yoga session. The Guinness World Record for most nationalities in a yoga session. That's quite a feat. And over the next few minutes, we tell you all about what went down at this grand event, from the speeches to those attending, the key moments. We've got it all covered for you. The attendees started coming in for the event since early hours of the morning, around 6 a.m. local time. The lawn was adorned with yellow yoga mats, along with a bust of India's father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi. This bust was gifted by India to the United Nations. It was installed in December last year. And at around 8:20 a.m. local time, the Prime Minister arrived at the venue. He was accompanied by the UNGA President, Jabba Qureshi, the Deputy Secretary General of the United Nations, Amina J. Mohammed, the Mayor of New York as well, Eric Adams, and of course India's permanent representative to the United Nations, Ruchira Kamboj. They were greeted with chants of glory to Mother India. And one of the first things that the Prime Minister did upon arrival was to play a floral tribute to Mahatma Gandhi's statue. And this was followed by speeches from the dignitaries. The UNGA President called yoga an ethical guide to sustainability. The Mayor of New York called yoga a tool to connect the world. And India's representative, Ruchira Kamboj, called it a truth beyond articulation and wisdom. And next, it was the Prime Minister's turn to speak. He delivered a short yet striking address. He called yoga portable, something that can be done anywhere at any given time. He also called yoga universal, something that can be done irrespective of your faith. And he called yoga a practice free from patents, copyright and royalty. You have to listen to this.
Yoga comes from India, and it is a very old tradition. But like all ancient Indian tradition, yoga is free from copyright, free from patents. Yoga is portable. You can do it at home or at work or in transit. Yoga is unifying. It is for everyone, for all ethnicities, for all faiths, and for all cultures. Yoga is truly universal.
And the speech is done with. It was time to hit the mat. The Prime Minister joined the attendees on the lawn to perform different asanas as the trainers gave instructions on stage. And interestingly, he wasn't seated at the front during the process. Instead, his mat was placed right in the middle of the attendees, truly signifying yoga as a practice where everyone is equal. So who all performed yoga with the Indian Prime Minister? Well, there was Richard Gere, the famous Hollywood actor and an advocate for human rights in Tibet. Also present was Vala Afshar, the chief digital evangelist at Salesforce. And then we had Jay Shetty, an award-winning storyteller, podcaster and former monk. Also present was Vikas Khanna, award-winning Indian chef and host of the TV show MasterChef India. And also present was a Brit, Kelly Slabinski, a highly decorated US Navy SEAL officer. Janavi Harrison, a British musician known for her mantra meditation music. Also present was Ricky Cage, a 3-time Grammy Award-winning Indian music composer. And Falguni Shah, an American singer whose music blends in ancient classical Indian melodies with contemporary Western sounds. And these were just a few of the big names from the many esteemed attendees. And there were many others, many more celebrities, academicians. Overall, this event was attended by people from over 180 nations and territories, 180. And this is another feat in itself. In fact, a world record and a spectacular moment of pride for India. This ancient practice, which originated thousands of years ago in northern India, was celebrated as a symbol of oneness at the biggest international forum in the world, and the credit for that going to Prime Minister Narendra Modi and his efforts to put yoga on the global map.